Hi everyone, Coach Steve here with a short video on how to handle training or vacations during your training plan. It's around this time of year that people are planning holidays and they start panicking about how their training is going to be derailed. No need to panic. Talk through the do's and don'ts. Okay, so first off, okay, holidays. Look, some key things. One, they will not ruin your race, as in these are things you can absorb into everyday life. Key, do not make your support squad, your family, your friends, your partners suffer because of your training. They suffer enough in terms of day to day and year to year. If it's a holiday, it's a holiday. You just need to adapt. Just be sensible about them. It doesn't mean you have to bring bikes and only book places where there are pools, etc. There are certain things you can make things easier, but there are certain things that you can work around. So three kind of factors that you need to bear in mind about the complexity of working around a holiday, how long you're going on holiday, how close is it to the race, and the logistics. Okay, so I'll talk through each of these in turn. Okay, so the duration of the holiday. If it's only a few days, it's a long weekend, skip the training, reduce the stress, just take recovery days for those sessions. It will not derail you regardless of what Training Peaks or Garmin says you're being unproductive. Enjoy the holiday. If it is a week or 2 weeks, yes, there's a bit of planning you need to work around. But again, nothing you can't absorb and work around and not derail your whole A race. The proximity to the race in terms of how close is your vacation or holiday to your actual race date or A race. If you're having a holiday the first like the week before you're going on your race, maybe a little bit of planning there. Again, this is why you should really kind of have these discussions with your partner, with your support squad about what's going on and what you need to do. Ideally, you have your holiday after the race, but just bear in mind. Having said that, if it's in taper and you're near the race location, as in you're doing very little training there anyhow, brilliant. Relax the body, recoup. The logistics, and I mean in terms of how far you're going, what you need to bring, etc., etc. It could work well if you've picked a holiday location. You go, look, let's pick this place because there's a swimming pool. If there's running trails, brilliant. As in those can be used to substitute sessions or keep up certain sessions. But again, back to my key point that you do not make your family suffer because of your holiday. Just think about packing equipment. Do you really need to bring the bike for whatever a week holiday? Just think about it. Okay, some do's and don'ts. Okay, so do enjoy your holiday. Your body needs a rest. Your mind needs a rest. Your family, your support squad, your partner, they need to spend some time with you. Do try to plan for some of the changes in advance. For example, if you have, ideally, if your land holiday, vacation, and recovery week, brilliant. That means minimal stuff to worry about. Do try to maintain some level of training, as in you can't, while you do want to let the body and the mind refresh, it's not a good idea to just stop training entirely for 2 weeks in the middle of a block. But there's stuff you can do. And in terms of that, sensible substitutions, if you can't have access to a pool, but there's sea swims or there's a kind of a recreational pool, workout sets there, or swim in the sea, it could be good practice for your actual open water swimming. Now, I'm assuming the bike isn't coming, but if you have an endurance bikes and you can't bring it, just substitute with a long, easy run, as in just to kind of keep the aerobic engine moving. Strength or threshold bikes, hilly runs, trail running. Again, if you're just sort of working your sort of kind of muscle groups in the same way, again, and just sort of just keep things ticking over. Some don'ts, and these kind of echo the kind of key themes I've gone through already. Don't stress. Don't ruin a family holiday. Adapt, rest, recoup. Don't go overboard on bad food or drink choices. As in, yes, it's good to relax. It's good to unwind, but don't sit and just eat bad food and overdo it in the booze for like a whole week and then wonder why you're actually struggling to get back into the training routine afterwards. Yes, treat yourself, but in moderation. Um, don't take stupid risks, especially if you're close enough to your big A race. I have one guy who missed out on an Ironman, even though he was in top shape, because he went hang gliding and broke his leg. So yes, do fun stuff with the family, but just be very aware about risky stuff. Just don't do it. Do not underestimate the value of taking some time off structured training. A lot of the time we're training for 3, 6 months, 9 months for big events. 1 or 2 weeks of just even, you know what, I feel like going for a longer run today. You know what, I'm just going to swim for 30 minutes in the pool, or I'm going to swim for half an hour in the sea. Allow your body just a little bit of a breather and enjoy your holiday. The training's not going to go anywhere. You won't, as I said, you won't lose a huge amount of fitness if you take a very clever and measured way about this. Okay, guys, I hope you have it and enjoy your holiday, and we'll talk to you again soon. And